How's it going, everybody? So today I actually got a tutorial. Yeah. So this tutorial's on how to make Windows look way better, all using just one program. So yeah. So that program is called Rainmeter. I'll be leaving a bunch of links in the description so you guys can follow along. So this is the Rainmeter website. This is where you install the program. You can choose to download the beta or the final version of Rainmeter. Of course, I'm just going to download the most stable, which is the final. So you just want to click that and it will install. Of course, I already have it. So now when you open up Rainmeter, you should be able to find it down here. If you can't, go over to the Windows icon and look for Rainmeter. It should be in recently added, or you could scroll down until you find Rainmeter. You can also use the search bar, but I don't really have the search bar since it's just it's kind of pointless for me. So yeah, so when you open up Rainmeter, this is what it should look like. This should actually be empty for you since you haven't installed any of the add-ons for Rainmeter, and I will show you how to do that. So before we do that, this is just what it looks like. When you use a add-on, it'll show these options that you can use. The only things that you really need to worry about are the draggable and the click-through. I'll also show you the position and the transparency later on once we have everything set up. Of course, I already have a bunch of add-ons installed. So yeah, let me show you how that is all installed. So this is where you can find the add-ons. It's on DeviantArt. I'll leave a link in the description to the main page for Rainmeter. Of course, you can just go to the search bar and search Rainmeter. But this is a bit easier to look around and navigate. So if you scroll down, you'll find the gallery folders. This is where you can find a bunch of the different kinds of add-ons and skins you can use with Rainmeter. So of course you can install skins and add-ons. We're going to start with add-ons. Once it loads, you can see that there's quite a few in here. Of course, there's a lot more than this, like a lot more, but I'm going to be showing you the translucent taskbar. This one's really nice. So to download it, you just go to the top right and click download. Then once you have that installed or downloaded, you click right here. It'll open up this little installer, and then you just want to click install, and it'll install directly to Rainmeter for you. Now that we have that installed, this is what it should look like. It should just have a folder saying translucent taskbar. If you open up that, you will find sample. So now you're probably wondering, what the hell do I do next? Well, all you have to do is just click load. And as you can see, it actually made the taskbar translucent, just as it says. So now I will be showing you the next one that I really like. It's called VisBubble. It's kind of it's a visualizer for audio. So if you play a song, it will actually move with the song. So once you're over here, I'll leave the link in the description again, but you can download it for free over here, and it, just like the translucent taskbar, you just open it and click install. Sometimes you will have to unclick this, like uncheck it. You really don't have to worry about that. We'll just have it unchecked since I already have it installed. But once you have it installed, here's the folder, VisBubble. Now, when I click load, you won't be able to see anything. That is because it's not playing any audio. So if we try and find, let's see here, you know, let's just do some sick lo-fi beats. you will be able to see the VisBubble working. There's a bunch of different kinds of these, but I use the VisBubble because I actually have a wallpaper on my second monitor. Here, let me show you. Let's see here, work. Okay, so it's a coffee mug. And then I just have it circle around it. It doesn't really work on here, but it looks really nice once you have everything all set up right. So next we're going to do the Amnio. This allows you to, this has a bunch on it. So this has it has launchers. So if you click on launcher, it will show Firefox, and you can just open up Firefox directly from your desktop. I don't really use these since I kind of just like a simplistic background. But what I do usually have is the time and the date. The digital clock is really nice and simple. I just have it right here. Then I have the date. So that is what it looks like. It's really nice. Now you can change the settings in here. You can have it on the desktop, or you could just this you don't really have to worry about too much. Just make sure it's on desktop if you want to keep it there. Like if you open up Google Chrome, for example, it will actually mess up. It will show on Google Chrome. I've noticed that, and all you have to do is just keep it on the desktop. You can change the transparency. As you can see, went from 0 to 70. I just have it at 0. And you can have it draggable and click through. That way you don't mess with it while you're on the desktop. Now, if you want to get into the settings, you actually have to have the click on. If you right click, let's see here. If you right click right here, you can open up the config menu, and it will show all the settings you can edit. It's really it can be confusing at first, but you get the hang of all of the clicking and all the just going into folders. But it's really simple once you figure it all out. Of course, I will leave a link in the description to the rest of my favorites. I really like Spicetify. So if you open up Spotify, it has a different skin. So you can install a bunch of different skins onto Rainmeter. This allows Windows to look, you can make Windows look really simple. And Spotify, you can add the Spicetify, and it just makes it see like it's purple, and you can, let's see if it loads. Okay, so this is kind of this is what it looks like with Spicetify on. It looks a lot more simple, and it just looks a lot nicer. So Rainmeter does all sorts of kind of cool effects to different programs and just to Windows itself. It's really nice. Of course, I'll leave different like clocks and different plugins for if it doesn't work on your desktop, because sometimes that happens. And also, if you have a different background, you can have that work with your background. If you just look around on DeviantArt, you can find a bunch of different kinds of plugins and skins. There's a lot of freedom to this program, and that's what I really like about it. So that's basically all I got for this tutorial. It looks a lot nicer now, and yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed. If you want more tutorials, please let me know. I've been making some gaming videos. If you want more gaming videos, please let me know. And yeah, so I'll be catching you guys in the next video. Peace.